Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion. Katchatheevu, an island that Nehru effectively shrugged his shoulders on, said it was not important to India. And like many other parts of the country, Nehru wanted to give up parts of the country. He wanted to give up Katchatheevu also because it's a waste of time to keep it pending in Parliament. This is the reality of Nehru. Nehru, the same person, ladies and gentlemen, who said during the Chinese aggression, my heart goes out to the people of Assam, almost willing to give up Assam. This party, ladies and gentlemen, at different points of time has been prepared to compromise the territorial integrity of India. Indira Gandhi in 1974 then signed the agreement to hand it over, saying it had little strategic value. It's a piece of rock. 285-acre island in the Palk Straits between India and Sri Lanka, this area is very critical. It is where we have reported on umpteen instances of reports of Indian fishermen being taken into custody. Now, what is my view in all of this? Of course, the BJP might have its political play in mind while outlining the facts on Katchatheevu about how the Congress party gifted away part of Indian territory to Sri Lanka. The DMK, in my view, clearly comes out as riding on two horses. As per the information released, the DMK seemed quite part of the decision-making with the Indira Gandhi government, getting M. Karunanidhi and one less briefed at the highest levels. So the question is, was Stalin playing to the galleries when he was petitioning the Modi government to get the island back last year? What is the real position of the DMK? You cannot have one position in Tamil Nadu and have another position at the national level. In today's day and age where media information moves so quickly, you can't expect people of Tamil Nadu to forgive you. If you have given them one position which works in Tamil Nadu and then had a private play in Delhi. As S. Jaishankar said, it is not at all about who did it, it is about who hid it. And my view is that the DMK's response, the whataboutery, is clearly making it evident that there is a huge amount of insecurity about the BJP's aggressive campaign in Tamil Nadu. They are seeming frazzled at the thought of the BJP going for the jugular in Tamil Nadu. But at a broader level, ladies and gentlemen, for me, this is more than just an election issue. It is a question of trading India's sovereignty. It is a question of an entrenched failure of the Nehru-Gandhi Vadra family right through history to take pride, let alone protect India's sovereignty. Because from Nehru to A.K. Antony, our history, our contemporary post-independence history is replete with instances of belittling India's expansive and strategic geography. There could be two reasons for this in my mind. It is either beyond their comprehension or getting India a raw deal across multiple situations has been their true intent. Why is it that this party does all of these things and then goes and signs a private deal with Xi Jinping? Are they true in their heart about the country? And then they make fun of people like us who are nationalists. But they are willing to sign deals with the enemy, give up parts of our land, compromise at every level, and then say places have no strategic value. Would they be able to do this in Italy? From Kashmir to Ladakh to the Cocoa Islands in the northeast, there are enough instances and questions on the Nehruvian legacy, the price of which India continues to pay, in my view. But, ladies and gentlemen, at this point of time, it is very important for us to determine what our foreign policy and territorial integrity mean at a national level. I said in my last debate that any political party which does not have India's territorial integrity, our sovereignty at heart, not just in words, cannot get my vote. Do you agree with me? Let's debate.
Big political debate over an island Nehru called inconsequential. As the BJP is trying to make inroads in Tamil Nadu.
तमिलनाडु से मेरा रिश्ता राजनीति का नहीं है, ये रिश्ता दिल का है, और दशकों पुराना है। एन मण एन मक्कल यात्रा तमिलनाडु को एक नए पथ पर ले जा रही है।
Katchatheevu Island at the heart of Tamil fishermen issue, a sentimental issue in the state. BJP trained its guns on the opposition.
Two parties, the Congress and the DMK, have approached this matter as though they have no responsibility for it. As though the situation is for central government, today's central government, for them to resolve. There is no history to this. This has just happened. They are the people who are taking up the cause. That is the way they would like to project it.
With the state BJP unit president making the issue local.
Karunanidhi's rule, misrule, he was under corruption charges. Madam Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister. So there was an inquiry commission which proved scientific corruption had happened in Tamil Nadu. So they wanted to safeguard themselves. So to protect themselves from the corruption charges, they donated the fishermen's heartland. They donated the Katchatheevu for their own interest.
The opposition, meanwhile, are playing down the issue.
The problem with BJP, RSS and Mr. Modi is that when they are slapped in their faces in Tamil Nadu, when people are rejecting them again, they want a diversionary tactics.
With the DMK accusing the BJP of inaction.
What Mr. Jaishankar has spoken in the press meet is pure hogwash. In the last 10 years, you were here in power. What have you done? Why the BJP is evading this question? Because they know that they are going to face a rout in the state of Tamil Nadu and they will not be able to win 150 seats across the country.
From giving away Katchatheevu to Sri Lanka, Coco Island to Myanmar, returning territory captured by our forces in 1971. Will the opposition now finally be forced to answer to giving away parts of India? Let's debate.
The worst thing anybody can do is to sell the country's territorial integrity. And any party which is willing to trade India's territorial integrity should not get a single vote in this country. That's my view. And if this is the truth, hashtag Katchatheevu truth, we need to know about it. Bridge Khandelwal, before I come to Sanju Verma, SS Sriram who are on the debate, Tanveer Ahmed, Pullara who are on the debate, Syed Abbas will join the debate. This is going to be a big debate. Bridge Khandelwal is a very senior journalist and he is the original petitioner in this case. Am I right, Mr. Khandelwal? Good evening. This is Arnab here, sir. How are you, sir?
Yes, good evening. I was the original, not now. Yes, good evening. I was the original, not now.
Yeah. You were the original petitioner in the case. Can you,
right,
as the original petitioner in the case and as a senior journalist who has dealt with the issue, tell us why you chose to get involved in this case? What is the importance of this Katchatheevu issue at a national level? What is this issue? How is it relevant to anyone in every part of the country?
It was not a political issue for me. I was more concerned with the integrity and unity of India. And I felt emotionally disturbed when I came to know that a part of Indian territory was being ceded to another country. And I realized that no power on earth, not even government, democratically elected government, had the right to part away with a part of the territory. You can add or annex territories, but you can't subtract the territory of India. So I thought it was an insult to India and a part of our motherland. My Matrubhumi was being just gifted away as if we were living in the feudal era. Those Maharajas and Rajas used to give away Jagirs. So like that, Indira Gandhi one fine morning got an idea and she decided to gift away this small so-called piece of barren. It's just about 200 acres or something. And they said nothing is there. and nothing grows over there. It's of no consequence. But it was a very futuristic action by me. Now I realize, looking back 50 years back,
What was the reason?
I
it was
realized
given
that
away,
this
sir?
was a big mistake they made, and it doesn't make any sense at all to me.
Sir,
and
what
I'm
was the reason it was
firmly
given
opposed
away?
to any party. Beg your pardon?
No, one minute.
What
I
was the
don't
reason
agree
it was
with
given away,
Rich
sir?
Khandelwal ji, you have got got
No,
you have got you have got an
actually,
intervention. 1 minute, let me
having a
introduce you to
monologue
him.
and
Tanvir,
just
what is
coming
it?
here on the national
Tanvir,
television
can
and
I
speaking.
introduce you to him? He may unfortunately
No,
think
Arnab,
that is my
actually we need
voice.
to really
1
place
minute, Tanvir.
proper
He's come for the
facts.
first time. He's senior
We
journalist.
need to place
Don't hit him.
proper facts.
Don't behave.
You can't
Don't
really
behave
allow
yourself,
somebody to
Tanvir.
have a
This is not
monologue
right.
on a national television.
Tanvir.
No, Arnab, we need to
Tanvir,
really
you know,
put
you
facts.
politicians have a problem.
What was
You
the
don't think
reason it
anybody
was
else
given
should
away?
be given a
What
chance
was
to
the
be
reason?
listened to.
Let
Mr.
him place it.
Khandelwal is a very
He's the
senior
first
journalist.
petitioner. As a first petitioner, he should be giving the right information, Mr. Khandelwal.
So he will raise it. If you stop,
Coming
he
here
has just
on
told
national
1
television
minute,
and
1 minute,
hogging
1
some
minute, 1 minute.
limelight is not going to resolve the
Whatever
issue.
may be the reason. Tanvir, can you
No,
stop
he is
your
coming
homilies?
here on a national television
Mr.
to hog some
Khandelwal,
limelight.
that is, can you, now this is so exasperating. Viewers, Tanvir, now will you stop please for a minute? Mr. Khandelwal, that is the voice that you are hearing is not mine. That is the very impolite Tanvir Ahmed, who has heckled his way into the debate and who is saying that you must understand there are some
Arnab,
deep reasons for
sorry,
Indira Gandhi
it is not impolite.
giving
it is
this,
a national
giving
issue. A
these
national
islands.
issue needs to be presented with all the authority and responsibility.
Exactly. So
it is not heckling. I am presenting national issue with
Thank
all
you.
the
Thank you. Now,
responsibility and authority.
I will ask Mr.
I am
Khandelwal.
as
Mr.
nationalist as the
Mr.
gentleman is.
Khandelwal.
If not, I am more.
Can you,
Yeah.
Mr. Khandelwal, Tanvir
Look, try
Ahmed
to
is saying that
understand.
there are deep
I was
reasons
only
why Indira
23
Gandhi
that time.
gave away
In
Katchatheevu.
1974, I was only 23,
Yes.
just out of IIMC. I was actually a student, just passed out of IIMC, and then I took it up because I felt emotionally disturbed. How territory of India can be ceded away like that? Nobody has right to do that. Not even the strongest ruler at that time. Indira Gandhi was supposed to be the strongest ruler this side of the Suez. Even she didn't have a right. And we thought this was wrong, and therefore I filed a petition. That is all. I'm not a debater. I'm not used to national TV like you, Mr. Tanvir. I'm just putting my case here. Whatever happened that time, 1974, I put it here. There was no politics involved in it. Okay?
Viewers, very interesting here. Very, very interesting here.
Sir,
and quite
were
incredible.
there 6 lakh lives
That in
involved?
1974,
Were there 6 lakh lives of Tamilians
can you,
were
a
involved?
23-year-old
Arnab,
Bridge
Arnab,
Khandelwal,
were there 6
a
lakh
recent
lives
pass
of-
out of a
I was
journalism
not even
school,
born in
goes and
1974.
files a petition?
I was not even born.
That's not my fault.
So is that his fault that you were not born in 1975? I mean, I don't know what you're saying. I want Mr. Sriram to come into the debate. This is crazy.
Good, I like it. I like
Mr.
it.
Mr. Sriram and Sanju.
Arnab, can I come in as the youngest person of the debate?
Yeah, I have a sense of humor, but
Arnab, as the youngest
no, you
person of the
can't.
debate, can I come in?
You can't. 1 minute.
Why
yeah,
can't I?
Right, Sanju,
Why?
no, please wait.
Why?
1 minute.
Because I was also not born
No.
then.
Yeah, because I. So anybody born after 1970 should not take part in this debate. Madness. क्या कर रहे हो? Now, anyway, Sanju Verma, let's open up the political debate with you and Pulla.
Let me read out.
With you and Pulla. Okay, you want to read out something? Okay, Syed Aslam, go on.
Yes. Arnab, I'm reading out the Economic Times, updated on the May 8th, 2015. News from Dhaka. Bangladesh ex-premier and opposition leader Khalida Zia has thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other leaders of the Indian Parliament's ratification of a historic bill to settle the 41-year-old border issue between the two countries. Arnab, also let me read out the Outlook News, in which 10,000 acres was acceded as per the agreement between India and Bangladesh signed by Khalida Zia and Narendra Modi. Can Sanju Verma ji, the Honorable Senior Varisht spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party or the Jumla Party, can you negate this news, ma'am? Can you falsify news? Didn't Modi ji agree to accede 10,000 acres of land at the India border
please.
India border issue of Bangladesh, did it happen
May I?
or not? Yes or no? If yes, if you had a problem with Indira
Arnab,
Gandhi
may I
acceding
please come in?
271
I'm not here
acres,
to answer
why don't you
Abbas.
raise your voice for 10,000 acres plus?
I'm not here
Could you
to,
please throw some light on
listen
this
to
same
gibberish
and
from Abbas.
enlighten us on the same issue?
अब्बास जी, आपका भाषण सुनने नहीं आई हूँ मैं. Please, you paid me some flowery compliments, but अभी शांत हो जाइए.
नहीं, मैंने
अरे भाई साहब, अभी शांत हो जाइए. नहीं. Now Abbas, I heard you.
Okay, 1 minute. Aslam, you made your point.
No, let me speak.
Abbas, you made your point. Now pull back. Everybody's on. Yeah, you made your point. I allowed you.
Thank you.
I allowed you then. I allowed you then. Viewers, a reminder before Sanju comes in. The subject of discussion is whether the Congress party has been parceling away and gifting pieces of land to different neighbors and different countries, and whether this violates our territorial integrity. Issue has become a political issue before the 2024 elections. There's a press conference of Jaishankar on it. It's become a huge political issue in Tamil Nadu and beyond. Sanju is on the debate with Pulara. Yeah, Sanju and Pulara. Yeah.
Thank you. First and foremost, I have to thank Tanveer. At least he, lightened the mood of the debate by giving us those laughs. But on a more serious note, Arnab, I have to say this. Look at the track record of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty. Right from Jawaharlal Nehru, who capitulated in front of the Chinese in 1962, handed them over 38,000 square kilometers of Aksai Chin on a golden platter. We gave away territories in Tiapangnak, in Chapji Valley, in Demchok, in Chumur to the Chinese brazenly. And as you rightly said, but your audience needs to know again, fellow Congressman Nehru was asked by Mahavir Tyagi, Nehru's fellow congressman asked Nehru, why have you decided to give away Aksai Chin? And Nehru said, not a blade of grass grows there. And Mahavir Tyagi, pointing to his own head, said, I have a bald head. Does that mean that I should do away with my head? Because not a strand of hair grows there. But be that as it may, from a lame duck punch-shield agreement that was signed between Nehru and the Chinese government, from making the non-aligned movement completely defunct, from signing the Shimla Agreement in 1971 and still handing over large parts of Kashmir, what we call as POK, to the Pakistanis, from allowing the Chinese to have a free run in Depsang and Chumur in as recently as 2013 and giving away the Chinese 648 square kilometers in 2012 and 2013, something which was corroborated by then Foreign Secretary Ranjan Mathai. Two, giving over the rights that India had over Coco Islands by Nehru. He gave over India's rights over Coco Islands to Burma, which is present-day Myanmar. I mean, look at the track record of this party. To Manmohan Singh, who capitulated via that infamous Sharmal Sheikh agreement. The limited point I'm trying to make is that today Rahul Gandhi, he keeps saying, "Arey Cheen ki sena ghus aayi aur Bharat ki sena ki pitai kar di." Oh, China has taken away so much of territory in eastern Ladakh, despite Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, S. Jaishankar, Narendra Modi, सबने कह दिया है कि हमने चीन को 1 इंच तक नहीं दी है. My limited point is this. Why did Indira Gandhi capitulate in 1974? It is said that she signed this agreement to give away India's rights over Katchatheevu on the 26th of June 1974. And prior to that, she had a meeting with M. Karunanidhi of the DMK, who was the then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and DMK's Karunanidhi signed an agreement on the 16th of June 1974 saying, I give general acceptance. There is no problem from my end if the central government decides to give up India's rights on Katchatheevu. So the DMK and Indira Gandhi were in cahoots to sign and ensure that India's territorial rights on Katchatheevu were handed over on a golden platter to the Lankans, from giving away territories in Aksai Chin, in Depsang, in Chapji Valley, in Demchok, to giving away rights on Coco Islands to Myanmar, to, ceding away our permanent membership of the United Nations, saying, Nehru said, "Arey, India ko to permanent membership of United Nations ki zarurat hi nahi hai," to giving up India's territorial rights over Katchatheevu.
The Congress has covered itself in shame. The Congress has not covered itself in flattering light. And I think your audience needs to know this.
Okay, can I just give, because I've read some of the original records on this matter. And I think I'm one of the few people who have read the original records in detail, including the documents dated 1968, the internal subject of discussion. I have with me actually the entire document file with me. I know what was suggested by the Indira Gandhi government to Karunanidhi. I know what Karunanidhi said. I know what the Chief Minister said. I know who said what. I know the entire detail of this whole matter. So, my point being out here, that what was going on in 1968, 1974, Pularao, my question to you, who was the Chief Minister at that time? What was the position of the then Chief Minister, right? Was there a meeting in 1974 between, and now I'm getting very specific, was there a meeting in 1974, in fact 19th June 1974, between the Foreign Secretary Shri Keval Singh, accompanied by his Director Historical Division Shri B.K. Basu, and the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu Shri M. Karunanidhi, which happened at 11 a.m. at the Secretariat Conference Room of Fort St. George, Madras, in which the Chief Minister was accompanied by the Home Secretary and the Chief Secretary of Tamil Nadu. Now, if you and I want to get into the detail, instead of throwing cannonball at each other, let us accept it. I have the whole documentation with me. Pularao.
Yes,
have you read it? I have read it. What this tells...
I've seen the document too.
No,
and my response to
you... Okay, then... But can I ask you a question before your response? I have a two-line question. My question to you, Mr. Pularao, instead of blindly supporting the DMK, would you say that it is true that Katchatheevu was given away with the approval of Mr. Karunanidhi, then Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, in connivance with the then government of Indira Gandhi, that while the proposal, while the weak Nehru in 1961 wanted to give it away, it is Karunanidhi and Indira Gandhi who decided to give it away. And if that is the fact, then I don't understand. I don't understand how Stalin is now saying that the BJP government must get it back. You gave it away.
Exactly.
Okay.
You first go town to town, village to village, in Tamil Nadu, district to district, and tell the people of Tamil Nadu that people of Tamil Nadu, we gave away Katchatheevu. We are the culprits. We gave away our soil. We traded our integrity. We compromised the territorial integrity of the country. We owe an answer to the future generations of Tamil Nadu. Behind closed doors, we struck a deal to give away our land. What can be worse? Then I want to see how many people in Tamil Nadu vote for you. But first you'll have to accept it, because the papers are declassified. You want me to put out these papers on republicworld.com? You want me to put out the entire document? You want me to put out the whole document I'm holding in my hands on republicworld.com?
Arnab,
Should I? Should I, viewers? Hold on. I'll put paper to paper, line to line. Every village in Tamil Nadu will then see the papers. Let us have a challenge. Badi badi baatein nahi. This is not any other channel. This is Republic. I have document. Do you want me to read out the document? Okay. I'll start reading out, Pularao. The Chief Minister indicated that he was inclined to... The Chief Minister, point number 14, on the substance of the proposal, the Chief Minister indicated he was inclined to accept the suggested solution. His difficulty, however, that he could not take the opposition into confidence without sharing with them the knowledge about the oil strike and convince them about the need to accept the compromise. He wanted to know whether the Prime Minister had sounded the opposition. The Foreign Secretary said that in his knowledge, the proposal was known only to 2 senior cabinet ministers and that probably the Prime Minister would like to have the views of the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu before discussing it with the opposition leaders. The Chief Minister, having once again signified his general acceptance of the suggested solution, said that for obvious political reasons, he could not be expected to take a public stand in favor of it. Oh, so privately you will say give away Katchatheevu, but publicly you will say something else. Oh my God, Pulla Rao. Oh my God. The Chief Minister, however, reassured Foreign Secretary that he will help keep the reaction at a low key. And would not allow it to be played up. Chup chap, we will give away Katchatheevu, we'll keep the reactions low. The Foreign Secretary appreciated the gesture and stressed that nothing should be done to embarrass the central government or turn the affair into an issue between the centre and the state. In this connection, Foreign Secretary also recalled that the Tamil Nadu government had been kept informed about the negotiation with Sri Lanka. Foreign Secretary thanked the Chief Minister for favouring him with the views of the Tamil Nadu government and said he will report to the Foreign Minister and Prime Minister about a talk with the Chief Minister, 26/1974. Chalo. What is this? You have given away. What is this, Pulla Rao? What is this, Baba?
Can I start?
Sir, what is this, sir?
Arnab, you have not allowed...
Yeah, please start, sir. Start somewhere.
You have not allowed even 1 minute to
There is absolutely nothing. This was an incident. 1 minute, Mr. Let me have a word.
You have allowed everybody. You have not even allowed 1 minute.
No, 1 minute. Let me have a word.
Pulla Rao and Sriram, 1 minute.
Okay. You have, this happened in 1974. It was the right and power of the central government to add territory or give away territory. The state has no role. And you will be surprised. I am also surprised. The statesmanship and patriotism shown by Karunanidhi. He went along with the government. The government explained the context of the time. The context of the time. When India was facing China, Pakistan, USA, United Kingdom, the entire range of international countries. We had a China, we had a Sri Lankan Prime Minister who was so hostile. They had to placate her and they had all kinds of reasons. There was no unity, there was no law of the sea at that time. And as far as Chief Minister Karunanidhi is concerned, he went along with the government of India. Here everybody has accused him that he was a regional satrap, he was a separatist, he was this. But there he went along with the government. He said, I'll help you. It must be a national need. At times, you know very well, the Russian government had sold Alaska to America. France has sold Louisiana to USA. Things happen of the context of the time. And then you come around and say that Stalin is responsible.
So you sold Katchatheevu. For what price? What price did you get?
Name agreement for peace.
What price did you get? You say you sold Katchatheevu.
And yours is such a lame argument.
You sold Katchatheevu for peace.
For peace.
What a lame
for peace with Sri Lanka. A very close neighbor. With about 1 million Tamilians there. 1 million Tamilians were facing hostility and physical violence. Just the same way we try to safeguard.
1 minute. Viewers, at this stage, Sanju, 1 minute, everyone calm down, viewers. I assure you I will put this on republicworld.com. People are saying put it out, yeah? Why are you holding it in your hand? I'll put it out, viewers. I don't care. DMK may not like it, I don't care. But I want to know, Sriram, with that so far you cannot have a private deal and a public political stand. Private deal, you give away Katchatheevu. Indira Gandhi and Karunanidhi give away Katchatheevu. Publicly, you do a drama. Why did you give away Katchatheevu? Why you gave it away? Sriram is on the debate. Important documents out in the public domain. Sriram.
Exactly. Arnab, I mean, an issue that was a place that was of no problem from 1875 to 1948 becomes an issue in 1954. I mean, it is bizarre in the first place. Secondly, I mean, though this has been ceded for a long time, what hurts as an Indian and as a Tamilian in particular is the way this issue was handled by the Congress and the DMK, which is currently called the India Alliance, which talks about authoritarianism, will talk about, it gives lectures on Prime Minister Modi, gives away a land, free of cost at the whims and fancies of Madam Indira Gandhi ji and Mr. Karunanidhi. Now, I don't understand when the Attorney General at that point in time, Mr. T.C. Satyalwar, has clearly said in 1958 that we have a case in point to retain this land, backed by Mr. Krishna Rao, who was the legal expert for foreign affairs on the legal expert, also saying we have a full right to retain this land, and we will at least ensure the fishing rights. None of this is being done, and our Congress has this habit of signing secret treaty, not just recently, from 1968, when Indira Gandhi, signed a secret treaty to hand over Katchatheevu in 1974. And here is Mr. Pulla Rao, the party which he supports, gives gyan on federal setup, gives gyan on states' rights, does not even go and explain to the people of Tamil Nadu the reason why the Katchatheevu has to be handed over. Rather, they want a private discussion and private handing over. This is absolute hypocrisy and duplicity of
Get
this
him back
party.
when he said Tanveer and Pulla Rao. Tanveer and Pulla Rao.
Both of them stand together, especially at this time. And well done by the Prime Minister and Mr. Arnab.
One word, Mr. Tanveer. One word, if you don't mind.
Let me get 30 seconds, please. Let me get 30 seconds.
2024.
Sir, Mr. Pulla Rao, 1 second, sir. Sir, let me speak, sir. Okay. Arnab? Sir, can I speak, sir? Sir, can I speak, please? It is my time, sir. Okay. Arnab, I think the Honorable Sanju Verma, the national spokesperson, has really presented her views because it is really needed. Right now, they have conceded South India and they know they need to really trigger an issue like this. In 1974, when a bilateral treaty was signed between then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Sri Lanka, where were the 1 million the Tamilians? They were really brought to India. Today, they have children, grandchildren. Can the fellow Tamilian who are sitting out here can really tell to those Tamilian that your lives were not important? Can you really say that? Sollungaya, neenga kuda or Tamil tha illa? Sollunga. Mudiyo ungalku and the 1 million people, can you really answer it to them? Their life doesn't matter to you. You want to really rake up an issue because you don't have an issue. You have Annamalai.
That doesn't mean you see the land.
No. You have Annamalai who was working here, and we were the one who placed him in a very important position.
Which could be
now
used.
you are questioning
Annamalai
doesn't even understand.
The problem is
the reason given by Mr. Nehru.
Viewers, 1 minute. Just one minute.
That's not the way a Prime Minister talk about a piece of land of his own country.
1 minute. I have to take a 30-second Securite break.
It is not about a piece of land, it is about a life of 1 million people.
Before I take the break, 1 minute, Tanveer. 1 minute, Tanveer. Tanveer,
you need to
I have to take a break. We don't get money through electoral bonds. We get money through. We don't get money through electoral bonds. We get money through advertisements. There's a bigger issue here. A lot of people saying tonight that you put out the papers. It's very good. So DMK gave away Katchatheevu. Good headline. DMK gave away Katchatheevu. Karunanidhi gave away Katchatheevu. Point being, 1971 we thrashed Pakistan. We had an upper hand. We had 90,000 of their people with us. 90,000 of their cowards with us. We gave away that upper hand before we went to the negotiating table because Indira Gandhi decided to give them away to Pakistan. So you could not leverage the hard-fought victory of the Indian army at the negotiating table. That, I believe, is a compromise of national interest. Sanju is on the debate. The debate's hotter and acknowledgement is already here. Why raise it now, Sanju? Why raise it now before an election? Why now?
Arnab, first and foremost, let's be very clear that, people who say that this is being raked up now with an eye on elections, it will only impact a handful of seats on the coastal side of Tamil Nadu, particularly, seats like Kanyakumari, Nagapatnam, 1 or 2 seats in Chennai, Ennore, Ramanathapuram, not too many seats. So politically, as far as number of seats goes, This has nothing to do with the Katchatheevu issue because it's not going to impact the political fortunes of the BJP or the DMK. But I ask this question: why is it that the Katchatheevu issue, which was brewing since 1921, it came up in front of Nehru in 1961. He said, "Oh, this is an irrelevant issue. Don't waste my time with such inconsequential matters. This is a little rock, a small piece of island." In 1968, Indira Gandhi, faced tremendous opposition from the opposition, and finally she buckled down under opposition pressure in 1974. Let me make it very clear: between 1921 and 1974, this was still a dispute. There were various ways to resolve this. For Indira Gandhi to say, "I decided to give up 285 acres of Katchatheevu Island, which was so important for a fisherman, because I wanted to improve bilateral ties," that is so much of balderdash. This is the same logic which Manmohan Singh gave way back in 2006, and this is documented by former Foreign Secretary Shyam Saran, who says that had it not been for the then NSA, N.K. Narayanan, Manmohan Singh was hell-bent on giving up large parts of Siachen Glacier to the Chinese with an intent to demilitarize and with an intent to control the narrative. So my simple point is this: चलो मान लिया आपने bilateral ties को improve करने के लिए कच्छतीवु श्रीलंका को दे दिया. Did bilateral ties improve? The India-Sri Lanka war with respect to the LTTE, there were 36,000 Tamilian ultras, tigers, civilians who lost their lives. There were more than 9,000 Indians who lost their lives, including civilians, and more than 2,000 of our armed and naval forces who lost their lives. You trying to tell me that bilateral ties improved
the past tells you the
after
future.
we decided to give away Katchatheevu on a golden platter to Sri Lanka? No. Because Rajiv Gandhi ensured that problem
may I, Sanju, taking this point forward, see, okay, people can say Nehru is dead. Why do you keep raising Nehru? Indira Gandhi did a lot of mistakes. Why do you keep raising Indira Gandhi? I'll tell you why. Because those who don't understand from history will repeat the same mistakes in the future. And Pula Rao, I believe that in the future, and I'm saying this, youngsters of this country must know that we must be more militaristic as a nation. We must be more strategic about our global power play. Other countries understand power. We should militarize the entire area around the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I don't know if tomorrow Congress comes to power, they will say, give away some small islands of Andaman, let us be friendly because we've got a deal going with Xi Jinping. I'm saying this, it's not funny. I'm telling you they will do it, Pulara. They have had this, don't laugh. It is not a laughing matter. I know, you know how they responded, in 2013. You know what happened, how many military incursions there were by the Chinese after the Congress signed the deal. You know that in 1960, who was in power when the Indus Waters Treaty reserved 4/5 of the total waters of the 6-river Indus system for Pakistan. Only less than 20% for India. 80% of the water, Nehru said, "Arey, poor Pakistanis must have water. Arey, what about your own people?" You gave away in the Yandabo Treaty a large chunk of Manipur. You gave away a large part of Manipur. Indian territorial borders were redrawn. You gave away the Pakistani soldiers. You delayed in accepting the Jammu and Kashmir's IOA, which led to Pakistani tribals supported by the Pakistani invading in October 1947. Again led to a loss of territory. You're a weak man. You use territory for barter, and you said, I attach no importance. 10th of May 1961, ladies and gentlemen, 10th of May 1961, Rahul Gandhi's great-grandfather says, I attach no importance at all to this little island.
Arnab, I need to come in here.
I would with no hesitation give up our vision.
I need to interrupt you for
give up our claim on it.
Arnab.
And I'm saying tonight, I'm saying these people, will they give away? No, 1 minute. The question to be asked tonight is this. Instead of asking, why are you raising these issues now? Rahul Gandhi should ask,
why not
Italy,
now?
can you
Why
give
not?
up one little island near Sicily? Can you give away one little island near Sicily? Can you give up Pulla Rao.
Can I answer that?
Now I have
Rahul Gandhi in Italy. Rahul Gandhi is an Indian parliamentarian. Rahul Gandhi is an Indian parliamentarian. What does he have to do about Italy?
Let me have a word. You see, maps are not drawn. Maps are not drawn by individuals on the history. Maps are not drawn by individuals. In history, history draws the maps. The world is constantly changing. What you give away today will come back. India was in a desperate situation in 1974.
Secure. Even 53 Indian prisoners of war who continue to languish in Pakistan despite signing the Shimla Agreement of 1971. She gave away large parts of Run of Kutch to Pakistan. She gave away large parts of Kashmir, what we call as POK, to Pakistan. And you say that Indira Gandhi is formidable.
Come on, pull her out. You should be allowed to respond. Pull her out. Sanju, now pull back. Let's pull her out. Take over. Pull her out. Sri Lanka on the debate. Lie down, ladies and gentlemen, on the Katchatheevu truth. Pull her out.
Let me tell you.
Pull her out. And Sri Lanka hitting back. Pull her out. Pull her out. Pull her out. Pull her out, ladies and gentlemen. Pull her out. Pull her out is on. Pull her out.
One thing. Maps are not drawn by individuals. Maps are drawn by history. The Soviet Union broke up. Don't forget that. England broke up. You know, things change. That was the need of the hour. Any mistake you find out today, it's very easy to point out. What was the stress India was? August 15, 1947, the entire British military brass went over to Pakistan. Nehru had to, let's go back in history. We're not defending individuals. The context we have to take. The context was to satisfy Sirimavo Bandar Naik, who was anti-Indian in a very hostile way. We were facing China. We were facing Pakistan. We were facing American hostility. We were facing British hostility because India was the one country which broke up the British Empire. See, take the context of it. And I still say, Karnanidhi has shown himself to be a great patriot. He has shown himself to be a patriot. And he went along. I think I am very surprised. In a few years, you will have the 2020 April Chinese issue also come out in the open. There will be a different story. You can't judge history by today.
Mr. Rao.
Mr. Pulla Rao, ask him to stop asking for Kaveri water. Let him be a patriot. Let him be a patriot. Let him ask him not to get Kaveri water from Karnataka. Let him be a patriot. What stupid statement are you making? You being a patriotic, you will give a land of our country to somebody else.
Be easy with your adjectives.
Not at all, because you seem to be giving certificate for somebody who did not even protect the land of his own state where he was a chief minister. And you try to come and give us lectures.
So he had no right. It was the central government's right. Central government. Read the constitution. It's the central government's right.
We know about the
secretary when they have done that.
Central government. Okay. Central government has the rights to pass a farm law. Where did you go? What did you tell us? You have no right to do that farm law. Central government had the right to do a farm law. They passed a farm law. They discussed in the parliament. They didn't absolutely.
They did not discuss in the parliament. They did not discuss.
What did you say about it?
No discussion.
Now you will keep changing your goalposts again and again. Arnab, your question as to why now, when the perpetrators behave wholly or act wholly, we need to expose them. Now, every time Mr. Jaishankar, as he rightly said this morning, writing letters from Tamil Nadu to save these fishermen or to retrieve this land, they don't want to talk about the people who made this mistake. Now they blame Prime Minister Modi.
Why don't they get it back?
No, you need to expose them because they're the one who are the reason for the situation today.
Mr. Pulla Rao,
this gentleman gives us lectures on
are you for complete transparency? One minute. Mr. Pulla Rao, 1 minute. You are aware that last year, Mr. Stalin wrote a letter to Prime Minister Modi. And he said, this is a terrible thing, the transfer of Katchatheevu. I don't understand how anybody could have done it. And he said, this one decision has deprived the fishermen of Tamil Nadu and adversely impacted their livelihoods. Do you think it is appropriate that he should now add a line? This decision, which was endorsed and supported by my father, M. Karunanidhi, has ruined the lives of the fishermen of Tamil Nadu. Because you can't put half-truths. You can't put half-truths. The document I have proves that Mr. Karunanidhi endorsed it. The document I have proves that Karunanidhi endorsed it. Am I right or wrong, sir?
No, you see, for example, just now we heard Indira Gandhi
Then have you revealed to the people who endorsed it? Oh no, why don't you have a campaign? No, 1 minute. Let's have a campaign. Let's have a campaign. What would you say for we gave away Katchatheevu in Tamil? 1 minute. Sriram, what would be the we gave away, I gave away Katchatheevu? How would you say that in Tamil?
Katchatheevai Tharai Vartadu. Katchatheevai
Let that be the slogan of DMK. Make it a slogan. Make it a slogan. Put DMK symbol on it. Everybody on. And let people vote. Make it a slogan. Make it a slogan.
One more slogan. Allow youth also to speak, please. Allow
Prime
the
Minister
opinion of the
for 10
strategy.
years. Has he started any negotiations?
Can we also have a
The
hashtag?
youth of India needs to be strategic, certainly. But I also have a problem with Sanju Armaji, my most favorite
So that can
spokesperson
also
of
be
the
an
BJP.
hashtag, my
Sanju
dear.
Armaji, you had a
Indira
great
Gandhi
program.
saved 1 million lives.
India,
ஒரு hashtag போடுங்க. அதுக்கு என்ன சொல்ல போறீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
with Katchatheevu. Ma'am, I said
அதுக்கு என்ன சொல்ல போறீங்க சொல்லுங்கய்யா. hashtag போட போறீங்க.
But let us
Lives don't matter to you.
Let us also speak about the Bangladesh Modi, who boundary between Zia Khalida and Narendra Modi ji and gave away 10,000 acres of land.
Indira Gandhi, the one who saved 1 million lives that day.
Why the
Give water to Tamil Nadu and
Sanju Armaji?
let us see what is your patriotism.
Sriram is on.
Give water to Tamil Nadu.
Agreement signed between Modi
Don't
ji and
build
Zia
a
Khalida.
dam.
And then let us speak.
Don't build a dam. Give water to Tamil Nadu whenever we ask and save people of Tamil Nadu. Let us see your patriotism.
Where were you?
Tamil Nadu people are very sensitive and sensible.
Where were you, Mr. Sriram? 1974.
தயவு செஞ்சு பை சொல்லாதீங்க.
Sanju Armaji.
Don't give us this drama. Don't give us this
அதுக்காக வந்து இந்த issue
Don't
break up
give all
பண்ணிட்டு
this.
எல்லாம் பாப்பா.
While you
Election
are
காக
Prime
கட்சிக்காக பண்ண
Minister
போறீங்க
every
நீங்க.
time.
முடியாது.
Prime Minister has not done anything to Tamil Nadu. You are accused Prime Minister for doing nothing for Tamil Nadu. You are accused Prime Minister for everything, and it's your duplicity, your hypocrisy. That's what Prime Minister has brought it out. And people of India and people of Tamil Nadu are not going to forgive
நீங்க
this.
சொல்லுங்க.
Mr. Sriram,
நீங்க
allow
சொல்லுங்க.
me.
10 லட்சம் உயிர் உங்களுக்கு தேவை இல்லையா?
30 seconds and I'll show you
தேவை இல்லையா?
the duplicity in
சொல்லுங்க
the
யா தமிழ்ல
hypocrisy.
சொல்லுங்க. 10 லட்சம் உயிர் உங்களுக்கு தேவை இல்லையா?
Don't, I mean,
Arnab, let us
don't give an emotional spin. Don't give an emotional spin to it. Are you okay? Are you okay too? Why don't you share the land between Maharashtra and Karnataka? There is an issue now. Give the land to Maharashtra. Be a patriotic. Can you do that?
Sir,
it's your Karnataka land
we
which is
love people
Maharashtra.
of
Give the land to Maharashtra.
It is an issue
you are
which we
okay
would
to give
resolve
the land of Tamil Nadu
we would
to someone
resolve it
else.
not at the cost of lives. We love Tamilians. We will not solve the problem at the cost of life. There are internal issues which we would sit across and resolve it. But
it is a Tamil
1
Nadu
million
piece of
lives.
land.
Are you trying to say people of Tamil Nadu listen to the BJP? They are saying 10 million lives don't matter. Today the 10 million has become 1 million has become 4 million. 4 million lives are very important, my dear friend.
Maharashtra is claiming right over the land and the borders. Kindly give that land to Maharashtra. It is after all within India. It is not with Pakistan. So kindly hand over the land to Maharashtra.
Okay, now Sriram ji, can I come in?
Tamil people are very intelligent.
Arnab, can I get 30 seconds? Yeah, 30 seconds to make my point. Okay, Tanveer bhai, Sriram Anna, 30 second kodana, 30 second ashte. Arnab, on a serious note, I think this calls for the launch of Republic Tamil. Thank you, Anna. Now this calls for a launch of Republic Tamil.
Nice,
I'd love to have.
I commit I will launch Republic Tamil, one way or the other.
Sriram sir. Okay, Arnab, 30 seconds, Arnab. Arnab, my friend Sriram and my favorite spokesperson of BJP, Sanju Armaji, have so much problem with Katchatheevu. Sir, I agree with you. You have a problem with Katchatheevu. You have a problem with Run of Kutch. Indira Gandhi, Nehru, gave away everything, sir. But why, sir? Why don't you speak on the land boundary agreement signed between Modi ji and Zia Khalida, where 10,000 acres of India was ceded to
Let Sanju respond to that. Sanju can respond to that. Sanju respond.
Why does duplicity and hypocrisy
territorial rights
when we speak of
accession to
Katchatheevu,
China,
let us also
Indira
speak of the
Gandhi
land
giving up
boundary
territorial
agreement
rights
signed
of
there.
large parts of
Ma'am, please
Bangladesh
read the outlook.
to
Please
Pakistan,
read the
India,
Economic Times.
Indira
You
Gandhi
get full
handing
detailed
over
agreement.
large parts of
Why,
Kashmir,
ma'am?
what we
आप
call
करते
as
तो प्यार,
PLA to
कांग्रेस
Pakistan.
करे तो वार, ये कैसा अत्याचार?
About the
This shows the
late
duplicity and hypocrisy,
agreement which
ma'am.
was signed between
Why are you so
Nehru
selective
and the
in your
Chinese in
outrage?
1954.
Why can't you show the
Let's
same
talk about
outrage
parts of
in the case of
Sierra
Katchatheevu
Leone,
and
which
Bangladesh?
Manmohan Singh
Why are
wanted
you
to
so
hand over
selective?
to the
Let us
Chinese
not be
in
selective. Let us
2006.
be true Indians.
And got
Like
the then
Arnab said,
NSA, MK
like Arnab said,
Narendra
let us be strategic in the approach.
70 fishermen
India
have
must be
died.
strategic.
Thousands of boats are being
Mistake.
freed by Sri
So let
Lanka.
us speak on the land
So that
boundary
was a part
agreement
of a crucial
signed between
land of
Modi
Tamil
ji,
Nadu was gifted
Babbar
without
and
discussing with people of Tamil Nadu. So we have a problem.
Parts of Chumur, who gave up large parts of Chhabji Valley.
Okay, now speak on land boundary agreement between India and Bangladesh.
You say she's a Sherni.
Ma'am, why are you so selective? Land boundary agreement. Let us speak on this. Bangladesh.
I think today you're stuck.
10,000 acres.
पर आपकी सुई अटक गई
10,000
है.
acres.
Please tell me, did our bilateral ties with
Bangladesh 10,000 acres land boundary agreement. Modi ji is Khalida.
DMK that talks about
Let me
state rights.
condemn the Congress
DMK that
party.
talks
Let me
about
condemn the
Viewers.
Nehru. But let us celebrate the Babbar
Viewers,
Singh
in the interests of transparency,
36,000 Tamilians.
in the interest of transparency, in the interest of transparency,
A separate Dravidian island is talking about.
in the interest of complete transparency, in the interest of complete transparency, viewers, and with no political purpose, just to make sure everybody knows everything, I will put out all these documents in the public domain. I will highlight parts of it. I will circle parts of it. So if you have 5 minutes in the future, tomorrow or day after, go through the documents and ask yourself, who gave away this island? And please don't believe what you're being told. I just wish a time comes in our country when politicians do what they say. Not say one thing and do another.
We also don't believe you. India doesn't believe you, Sanju Verma.
Oh yes, that is why we have 303 seats.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Give that piece of land to Maharashtra, by the way.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. To everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Thank you. Good night and goodbye. Document will be on Republic World soon.